Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Now, of course, I know that you have told us that government had promised to fix these potholes by June. So I'm assuming that promise was never fulfilled, and that's why you've taken matters into your own hands.
Good day to you and the listeners. Yes, it is correct. It's true that there has been a tender that was out for the appointment of a service provider to do some repairs on the R61, which it has not happened. I believe they had some challenges in terms of appointing the service provider. But due to the nature of these potholes and the challenges that are facing the community, we have decided to act as companies, as local business, towards assisting and meeting government halfway. Thank you.
Now, just tell us a bit more about why. Has local government at least explained to you why this tender, what these challenges were in terms of appointing somebody to fix these roads?
Yes, firstly, the road itself is in the hands of the provincial department, which is the Department of Transport. They have explained, I believe, in terms of the public finance management, there are policies that they need to follow when they're appointing a service provider, which it looks like it hasn't happened. But also, just an indication, the people in Mbizana, especially in the former Transkei, the R61 runs from the border of KZN right towards Mthatha through Port St. John's. The whole road, actually, in terms of our view as business, we believe it should be in the hands of the National Department of Transport, because right up to the borderline, up to Port Edward, that road is being managed and maintained by Sanran, which is the National Agency of Transport. We are calling for the same as Mbizana and the whole Wild Coast area, Pondoland area. We are calling for the takeover of this road from Port Edward to Port St. John's by the National Department of Transport, which is Sanran. That we believe will be able to have a much better road. Bearing in mind that this area has been so underdeveloped for so many years. We still drive on roads that were built in the former Transkei government, which really is a problem, and maintenance is key on such projects or such infrastructure.
So clearly residents and business have taken matters into their own hands after promises, were not fulfilled. But looking at the fact that you've mentioned the different factors of government that are in charge of the roads, and the fact that, there hasn't been much development in Mbizana, we're going to the polls on the 1st of November. How are the people in the area perceiving the government that is leading them right now?
The people of the area are very supportive of the government. I believe the nature and the environment that people live in here, most of the people still got faith in the government. But the reality is that service delivery has had a lot of challenges. But I do believe these are structural issues that we believe our government has to take care of. Because you can't have the same road that runs into two provinces. One section is maintained by another department, by national department. The other one is still left in the hands of the province. It is unacceptable. We are all South Africans. We are all equal in terms of how government should treat us. We believe strongly that this was a mistake from day one. You can't have a road that runs from Durban up to the border being maintained by Sanran, but the road that gets into the former Transkei or in the Eastern Cape remains in the hands of the province. And the province has got so many other access roads that are the responsibility of. We are really calling for this. Yes, people in this area, I can tell you, this is the home of the former leaders of the ANC. Your OR Tambo comes here, Umamuini comes here, and we believe that this area has been isolated during that time.
So that's why I think I'm a little surprised, I have to admit, when you say that the people of Mbizana are still supportive of the government when they've basically been forgotten. I mean, potholes, 2,000 potholes that were supposed to be fixed in June. Now you've had to take matters into your own hands, but people pay taxes. It hasn't been developed since the former Transkei government. I'm trying to understand why they would still support a government that seems to have abandoned them.
It is a reality that I can assure you, come the post-elections, people in this area do believe in the current government, and they are very supportive. Hence, even the initiative was saying, while government is faced with delays in terms of appointing, because they've indicated that they've got a bit of budget, and the community has decided to really take an initiative. But all what we are saying, beyond focusing on the provincial government, we need to be very straightforward. You cannot keep this area isolated for development, because you can't have a road in other provinces. Same R61 in the KZN province is maintained by Sanral. Why not in the Eastern Cape? Because we keep on pushing councillors to say they are not delivering. Councillors cannot do much. The national government must take a decision to run the whole road right from the border of KZN, because the road R61 in KZN is maintained by Sanral. Why not in the Eastern Cape? We believe that is still the old agenda of the previous government, whereby people in this region were segregated, literally no development, nothing. We cannot afford that going forward. All what we are calling for is an urgent decision by the National Department of Transport, including presidency for that matter, to make sure that this road from Port Edward to Port St. John's is in the hands of Sanral, so that we are all in the same level as other provinces. Going beyond the issue of elections, definitely there's more that needs to be done here. You know it very well. This area has got other potential that has been potential development that we are talking about. The issue of the proposed smart city, which we are very supportive of, the issue of the mining that has been proposed, the issue of other infrastructure-related developments, so that we can attract investors in this region, because this region has been the labor-sending area of all mines and all areas that has got industry. The time has come that this government stands up and really do what they are supposed to do for the people of this region, because everything is here. You've got manpower, you've got land available, but we need the active decision-making as a matter of agency.
All right, thank you very much. Ayanda Noshweleka from the Mbizana Business Chamber, telling us there about how business took it upon themselves to fix potholes that government had promised to have fixed by June.